Session, it wasn't the best day for you.
Not really. I mean, I'm partly to blame for some of it. Really, I made a mistake out of turn 2 and ran a bit wide on the exit curb, which damaged the floor, which meant we had to change that. And then we had a power unit issue after that, which meant I couldn't run again. So, yeah, not ideal, because today has been quite tough in terms of trying to get a good balance in the car and understand our pace, because we seem to be struggling a little bit, especially comparing to last weekend. So I just needed those laps, or we needed the laps to kind of try some different things and get a good reading on the balance. But yeah, not today. So it's going to make our life a bit more difficult for the rest of the weekend and going into tomorrow. So we'll do our homework tonight and see if we can come back tomorrow a little bit stronger.
Carlos was just saying that he was puzzled or surprised at how different the pace was this weekend. Were you that surprised as well?
I guess so. I mean, some things are kind of expected, but yeah, when you're as far off almost as what we were today, then you kind of scratch your head a little bit. So it's weird. I mean, we have some strengths still, you know, parts of the track. I mean, there's 5 corners really, but some parts of it we're reasonably competitive, and some parts we're just a long way off. So we have to understand, I think we're still running a bit more downforce, it seems like the most, because we're still fairly slow in the straights. And then I guess we look okay in the corners, but that's probably because we're running a bit more downforce. But yeah, I'm not too sure. We have to look into it a bit more. It's not easy. Otherwise, we'll be a lot quicker than what we were. So we just need to spend some time on the data and looking at what's maybe different comparing to last weekend. See if we can get a bit of that feeling back. But it's a different track. It's a different weekend. Although it's the same circuit, let's say. It's a different layout, and the characteristics and the needs of the car are quite different. So we just need to yeah, do some work and understand for tomorrow.
That new sequence of corners, obviously when you turn off the original track, looked tricky for everyone out there today.
It was. I mean, it was quite bumpy. I guess there's gravel on the exit of, what was it, turn 5, the left, which got a few people out. More that you bottom out if you go too wide on the exit curb like Bottas did. And then you can quite easily be in the gravel. So, I mean, it's punishing. It's kind of good that it's like that. You want to push, but you also don't want to make the mistakes. So it's kind of risk-reward in some ways. But it's a kind of a fun complex. But yeah, I don't know. It's tricky in Formula 1 cars. You want these long, nice, cool corners, and this is just very tight and twisty, and yeah, it makes it quite difficult. So I don't know. It's good. It's a challenge.